Well, good evening, everybody, and I've confessed I'm the mother of the groom. Well, Philip and Kayla, your special day has arrived. Here in the present, no longer a future plan. And today I'm looking at my son, the boy he was, the man he is now, and the man he will become, and now sitting beside his lovely wife, Kayla. As the first grandson and nephew on my side, his cheekiness and sense of discovery was often indulged. Philip has always wanted to get into things and see how they worked. As a youngster, he gave me numerous moments where my heart skipped a beat, like looking up from his aunt's lounge room window to see Philip climbing over the child-proof fence around the pool, always managing to work out how to do it. There were also numerous times as a parent I had to try not to laugh and be the adult, like the time I found him in the driver's seat in the family car, trying to start it, keys in hand. When I asked for the keys, he cried in frustration, and he was only 2 years old. His passion for cars and boats started at a very young age. Looking around the room, you have loving support from all. It is a shame that out of 17 aunties and uncles and 15 cousins, only one uncle could make it from my side of the family. There he is there. They have all sent their best wishes and love. I have chosen one message out of all of them, and Philip, it won't take you long to figure out who it is from. This is for Philip. You're a good man, Philip. You remind me of your Uncle Peter, and he's a good man. You're both practical, dependable, and calm in a crisis. Nana was proud of you. We are all proud of you. I will always remember the time I was driving you and your sisters back from a ski trip in the snowy mountains. You remember it? You were 15. We were driving Uncle Peter's troopy on a busy Sydney road when there was a bang. I started freaking out. This is my sister, not me. And pulled over. We'd blown a tyre. Still freaking out, I called Pete on my phone. Philip, on the other hand, started going about the business of changing the tyre, all calm. And this was no easy feat, with cars whizzing by on the Sydney road. Philip persisted and improvised until bingo, the new tyre was on. I was so impressed with you, Philip. Thank you for being my nephew. May calmness, clarity, and compassion flow throughout your marriage together. Philip was very special to his Nana, and before she passed, she chose a wedding card and words for him. This is for you, Philip. God bless you, my grandson, on this very special day. Keep laughing, keep loving, keep living together forever. Reach for the stars in everything you do, and I will meet you halfway. Lots of love, Nana. I hope that you and Kayla can pass on her unconditional love to the next generation. Finally, words cannot express how proud I am of you, Philip. It has been a privilege and an honour and a lot of joy being your mother. I have numerous occasions been told over the years, Mrs. Hewins, your son is a credit to you. I hope that your sense of adventure, your humour, your tenacity, your way at looking at problems outside the box, your diplomatic ways, which have helped me out sometimes, I can assure you, your kindness and generosity will serve you well with your life with Kayla. So let's raise our glasses to the new Mr. and Mrs. Hewins. May they help each other become the best versions of themselves. and may also never bog their ute.
That was beautiful. Another round of applause for Elizabeth. I now invite the parents of the bride, Sharon and Graham.
Sorry? Close to my mouth. Good evening. Thank you for coming. COVID, who would have thought? You've made a great effort to get here. We're very pleased. Very, very hard. Now, amazing, fairly one-sided there, but what a beautiful bride Kayla is. Good choice. Great venue. No one can... How's the venue tonight? Great? Beautiful? We loved it. We've been down and looked at it before. Also, there's a very nice signature book over there. Can everyone please go and sign it? Put a little note in there for the guys. Tell them how much you love them, because we love them. We love Philip. Philip's come up the pecking order in our family a bit. We've got 3 sons. We got Kayla, we got Philip, we got Aaron, Joel, Kyle. So he slipped in. He slipped in. But you're a close third, Joel. Don't worry about that. It was very, very close. Okay. But most of all, there's a couple of VIPs, like my darling wife Sharon, the mother of the bride. We've got Elizabeth, stand up, Elizabeth, the mother of the groom. And there's two other very special people here we'd love to thank tonight, and they're very, very dear to Philip and Kayla. One of them is my Uncle Jimmy. Jimmy. And the other one is, I'm not sure, he comes over every Christmas and has Christmas with us in Townsville. I think it's Chris. Chris, can you stand up, please? That's Chris. Those of you who don't know Chris, he's very, very good. He brings over wine. Yeah, lovely, lovely, lovely. Plays pool. We've got to do some work on Philip with the pool. We really must work on that, Philip. I mean, I love you to death, but Jesus, mate, you got to get on the table, eh? You know, get the pool going. What else we got? Sharon, anything else you want?
Oh, you told me I wasn't allowed to write your speech.
Sharon wrote the speech. I tore the speech up. Like, I can't stand up and lie. We know how beautiful they are. We know how much of a lovely couple they are. And then that's not lying. That's from even my heart.
And yes, we know that Kayla owes us a lot of
Oh,
money.
no. Well, we're getting to that. Kayla to us. Kayla was a little girl, born in Townsville, grew up in the hockey fields with the brothers. All the brothers played hockey. Kayla was there. Anyway, she found the ice skating. Got into the skating rink, done very well, took it other places. We met George. George was one of our head coaches for a long time. George, you owe us a lot of money. You got to pay a little bit back. We did find coaches in Russia and America that were cheaper. Right? That's who Kayla to us is. Beautiful, darling. She's done very well. She's grown up. Now she's teaching, and now it's all going good for us. She's doing a law. And who's Philip to us? He was the boy from Manly that walked into the back room. We got a little back cave at the back, and met and said, I'm from Manly. I said, well, mate, even Manly hate Manly, and we can all agree with that, I'm sure. But we warmed to him. He's quite good. We can, yeah, no. Oh, we're talking about football. I'm talking about. Oh no, let's see. Have you got the microphone? I'm not sure. Yeah, next year we're fine, mate. Give it a couple of more years, we'll be back there again. Now the green's gone. We don't like green. All over.
Come on, hurry up.
Philip to us, yeah, mate.
Down there.
Philip to us, very generous, very loving guy. We love Philip. Actually, I'm really shining towards Philip more than my own children, but anyway. Did I say that out loud? I'm not sure. Are you there, Joel? Oh. Yeah, I'm sure she's probably saying go back because there's reasons. Now, the other thing, Joel, you've got to get on to Philip because he's got the hairdresser to die for. Stop cutting your own hair. Hey?
Do I have to skip standing here?
You don't have to. To close it all up, we're really are very, very thankful that everybody could turn up today. Like because of COVID, it actually halved the clientele here tonight, or the guests, and that was probably a bit of a bonus for me as well. But anyway, and no, mate, we're very, very grateful because the circumstances of getting here and what we had to do to get here was just amazing, and we love all the effort you've gone to get here. So thank you very much. No? And there's two more things Philip and Kayla have to do in life. 2 more houses, 2 bedrooms, they're retirement homes, 1 for each of us. Right? And the other thing is they've got some very, very good news that no one else knows about other than Philip and Sharon, Philip and Kayla and I have shared it with me, and I've got to share it with you guys. Very, very good news. Kayla's got 1 more subject to go in law, and she's finished her law degree. And Philip's up for a very big promotion in the next 2 weeks. And you didn't see that coming, did you? Thank you.
Another round of applause for the parents of the bride.
Yeah, this is the 3rd rendition. You there, Tone? You got the photo? Just gotta make Tone's good. Good afternoon, everyone, or good evening, actually, now. I'd just like to introduce myself first. My name is Nathan. I'm fortunate enough to be Flip's best man-ish, maybe. It's both a pleasure. It's an honour and a pleasure to be standing here today. Beside Flip, as his best man. But I had a thought. If I'm the best man today, then why isn't Kayla marrying me? No. I guess that's just because I'm just the average man and Flip's actually the best man today. In my considerable research to learn how to deliver incredible, big words there, incredible best man speech, I quickly realised that I'm expected to sing praise to Phil and tell you all what a wonderful guy he actually is. Unfortunately, I'm an absolutely terrible singer and an even worse liar, so we won't go down that part. I first met Phil when we were both diggers in the same platoon. We immediately became the best of friends due to our passion for both cars, as everyone else has already been talking about, and gaming. If you didn't know, Flip's an absolute nerd, huge nerd. Phil was always coming over to my house. Yeah, he can't play. Oh, I totally agree. You need to get him in the pub more. He's up there. You hope it. No. Phil would always come over to our house and we'd be fitting parts to his cars. We'd spend hours in the garage working on the cars. And my son Max would always be jumping all over him, jumping all over Uncle Hewins. Absolutely loves him. Phil's always the guy I turn to when I need a voice of reason. He's honest and he genuinely cares. I recently came back from overseas and had to do hotel quarantine in Brisbane for 2 weeks. Phil would either call or message and see how I was going every single day. That and to make sure I had enough beer to keep me going. All right, here we go. It was a long time ago, and the better half of 7 years, which I nailed because I didn't know that actually. That Kayla and Phil met each other. Kayla is beautiful, smart, kind-hearted person who deserves a great husband. Thank goodness you stole her heart, Phil, before she actually found that bloke. Good work. All jokes aside, my heart is filled with so much joy, respect and admiration for my mate Phil. I'm beyond honoured to be standing here next to you today in the role of best man. I love you both and I wish you many years of happy marriage, and I cannot wait to see what this world has in store for you all. Now, I've left my beer over there, which is a little bit embarrassing for this next bit. Oh, you have nailed this. Does everyone know Liam? Legend. No. That's for you, Shelby. No. So if I could ask you all now to raise your glasses to the future happiness to the bride and groom. Hang on. And I'll leave you with this. This is me getting smart. There is only one happiness in life, to love and to be loved. May your happiness last a lifetime. To Mr. and Mrs. Hewins. Skull.
Excellent. Thank you, Nathan. Another round of applause for Nathan, please. I now invite Lisa to come take the stage.
Flip. Is that okay? Okay. So, it's wonderful to see you all here today to celebrate Kayla and Philip's wedding, especially those that have travelled so far to join the celebrations. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Lisa, and I was the maid of honour. And Kayla and I met a few years ago, and a friendship sparked instantly, especially when we added some wine. And most of you here tonight would know that Kayla is a bit of a Disney fan. And so when asked if I would like to give a speech tonight, I thought, what better way to celebrate Kayla and her love for Philip than a Disney-themed speech? So, it is with deepest pride and greatest pleasure that we welcome you tonight. And now we invite you to relax. Let us pull up a chair as the dining room proudly presents Kayla and Philip's Disney fairy tale. Once upon a time, in a faraway land, there was a tiny kingdom of Townsville. And it's here where Kayla meets Prince Charming. But she won't discover that it's him till chapter 3. Anyone could see that the prince was charming, the only one for her. And so they started soaring, tumbling, freewheeling through an endless diamond sky. It's a tale as old as time, as true as it can be. They soon discover that this is love, and that some people are worth melting for. To face the future with another who means more than any other. Some princesses are hesitant to fall in love. What if you hate the way he eats? What if you hate the way he picks his nose? All men do it. But this princess knew it was true love, because when she looked at him, she felt at home, and home is where the rump rests. He soon asked her the question any princess wants to hear. Do you want to build a snowman? Every adventure requires a first step. So as you both begin your adventure in the great wild somewhere together, here is some advice to send you on your way. Kayla, you are the one who can fill the world with sunshine, the fairest of them all. But remember, if life happens to throw you a poison apple and you feel a little grumpy, sneezy, dopey, bashful or sleepy, just repeat after me, Hakuna Matata. What a wonderful phrase. It means no worries for the rest of your days. And Philip, you're a lucky prince, and this is love. You're never going to find another girl like her in a million years. So be yourself. Ride like the wind, bullseye, and get tangled in Kayla's love. It is clear that Kayla made a wish upon a star. She turned around, and Philip, there you were. So don't be scared. You got the mood prepared. So go on and kiss the girl. So bibbidi bobbidi boo, it's from tonight that you will both start your magic carpet ride into a whole new world, a new fantastic point of view. So I know you can all feel the love tonight, the peace the evening brings, the world for once in perfect harmony with all its living things. And they live happily ever after, to infinity and beyond. So be our guest and raise your glass to Kayla and Philip. Cheers! Oh, what was that?
Another round of applause for Lisa, everybody. We're about to do our third lot of speeches. The bride and groom. Okay.
It's getting late. Cheers, thank you. Hello. Are we all paying attention? Thanks, Joel. I appreciate that. I would like to start by thanking everyone for coming to Kayla's wedding and my surprise party. I started to get a little suspicious when she took me shopping for a tuxedo, and then actual family members started arriving. It was a big day for everyone.
I don't think anyone got any of that.
I did mumble a little bit.
You mumbled all of that.
Sorry, that's my bad.
Philip would like to thank everyone for coming to my wedding and his surprise party. He too is honoured to be here. He started to get a little suspicious when I took him shopping for a tuxedo, and then all of our family started arriving.
Sorry, a little
No, actually though, Philip and I would like to thank everyone for sharing this special day with us. Looking around earlier, seeing all of our family and friends in one room is just such a surreal feeling, and we are so happy to be able to enjoy it with each and every one of you.
Sure, you want me to read it?
Yes. Just speak clearly.
On my hand? Yep. We would also like to thank all of the people from New South Wales who tried to be here for our special day, mainly being the Davies clan. Yeah. Unfortunately, due to COVID, a lot of them weren't able to make it due to the additional 2 weeks quarantine. Although COVID has kept them away, we are thankful, thinking about them, and hope they're keeping safe during this time.
We also appreciate all of our family and guests who have travelled from Queensland. You hung in there with bated breath, watching, waiting, and praying. I cannot thank you all enough for believing you would share this day with us. You know the saying, there are only 2 states to be in. Tonight, you'll eventually hit one of those states, and then you're going to return back to Queensland.
So this one says, Philip to do his thanks to Liam, Nathan, and my mother and sisters. Unfortunately, I left my cards up in the room, so I'm just going to have to wing this. To our best man, groomsmen, Liam and Nathan, thank you very much for being down here. I know it was hard to get down here from Queensland, especially for you, Nathan. Liam, you just live around the corner, so that was wonderful. I really thank you for being here. It's been great having you guys along with my journey in the army. Yeah, it really helped me get through a lot of the hard times. And it's really good for you guys to be here. I'm sure a lot of you know, you two personally, more of inside jokes. Yeah, it's really, they are the ones that know what I went through with them to help me get through these times. I'd also like to thank my mother, sisters, Chris, for representing the Davies clan, coming down here and being my family to help and support me. And I'd like to thank everyone else as well, especially Kayla's family. Actually, I'd like to thank everyone for coming down here. Let me rephrase that. I'd like to thank everyone for coming down and being here on this special day with us. It's quite incredible, a great event, and I love all you being here. Thank you very much.
I would first off like to thank Lisa, my maid of honour. You were not my first choice, but unfortunately Patrick Dempsey was unavailable. Although we've only known each other for a short period of time, we've become extremely close. Well, close enough. Remember that time you booked us in for a couple's spa day and the masseuse thought we were actually a couple? So she asked if we wanted to shower together. Yeah, not that close. It's little moments like these which make you such a big part of my life. Thank you for standing by my side today. I'd like to thank my amazing dad. Thank you for walking by my side not only today, but always. You are the first man I ever loved, and as you give me away, know that I will always be your little girl. Thank you for being the best dad anyone could ask for. I love you. And last, I would like to thank my beautiful mum for making this day happen. If I was planning this, you'd all be sitting on the floor. I would only just be arriving and I'd be in my skating clothes. So she really went above and beyond to make this the most perfect day. Thank you for being the best mother a girl could ask for and always making my dreams come true, including today. I cherish you more than you know. Today I am a bride, tomorrow I will be a wife, but I will forever be your daughter. I love you, Mummy. I'll hold it.
Everyone now please raise your shot glasses, the blue ones in front of you. That's the blue one, yes.
Blue one.
with the popping candy around the lip.
Here is to love, laughter, and happily ever after.
As Kayla and I start our new life, let's toast as we are now husband and wife. Oh, that's delicious and nutritious. Wow, Mum. Let me give you that. What's this?